The Battle of Gettysburg by Matt Wright. The Battle of Gettysburg was one of the most famous battles of the Civil War. It took place in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania on July 1st through July 3rd, 1863. Gettysburg was in Union territory. Before the battle, Union forces representing the North, the Confederate troops representing the South, were trying to invade the North. The Confederates had recently had a victory in Chancellorsville under General Lee. The Union was led by General Meade. A quote from John Chamberlain: "Rations were scarcely issued, and the men about preparing supper, when rumors that the enemy had been encountered that day near Gettysburg absorbed every other interest. Very soon, orders came to march forthwith to Gettysburg." Day 1. When they met on the first day, the Confederate forces outnumbered the Union forces. The Union forces retreated to the south side of the town. Lee wanted to end the war quickly, so he sent his men to finish off the North. Unfortunately, his men were delayed, and the Union had time to set up good defense. John Buford, a soldier, said, "We entering Gettysburg in the afternoon, just in time to meet the enemy entering the town in a good season to drive him back before his getting a foothold." On the second day, the North and South had all the soldiers. The Union had 94,000, the Confederates had 70,000. They fought throughout the day, and many died. The Union stood their ground. On the third day, Lee went all in hopes to win the war. He sent Pickett with 12,500 men on a direct charge. This was called Pickett's Charge. Half of his men were injured or killed. The charge was a failure. The Confederates retreated. This was a major turning point in the war. It was also the deadliest battle of the Civil War. 46,000 were injured or killed. Despite Meade's success, Lincoln had hoped that he and his troops would have chased down and defeated Lee's army. Unfortunately, the Union was tired and regrouping after the intense battle. The famous Gettysburg Address was a speech given at the Soldiers' National Cemetery after the battle. Lincoln gave this speech on November 19, 1863. He famously said, "This nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, for the people, shall not persist from the earth."